the classic Friday the 13th was basically the blueprint for the plethora of shameless, albeit often fun slasher cash grabs that polluted the cinematic landscape of the early to mid 80s. Sure, Halloween, Texas Chainsaw, Black Christmas, and even Psycho created many of the tropes, but Friday the 13th truly brought them into the mainstream and added a whole bunch of new commonalities. It followed a group of horny teens who go to Camp Crystal Lake to drink and have sex, the very same lake where young Jason Voorhees drowned due to careless camp counselors many years prior. And what do you know, the teens begin to get brutally killed off one by an unknown menace. This is one of the only entries in the franchise where the killer is kept secret, and sure, it adds some intrigue, but it's also a very limiting decision. It prevents the film from establishing a personality for the killer or even getting super creative with the kills. The kills are fun and gory though, as they will be in the entire franchise. They are consistently the main draw, and if you ever just want to experience some gory fun with neat special effects, you generally can't go wrong with a Friday movie. But this film does establish many flaws that will be consistent throughout the series as well. Bland, forgettable, stereotypical characters, including the final girl Alice, stupid, confusing, or inconsistent internal logic, and most of all, a formula. With a few exceptions, it's really just the same bland and uninteresting story. The plot is almost irrelevant in these movies, and that includes the original. It's a classic, but it's no Halloween. It doesn't stand apart from its sequels. Objectively speaking, it's just as dull. There are some strengths, like Betsy Palmer, the final scene, and some cool music, but at the end of the day, the original Friday the 13th is really only remembered for being the first. 6 out of 10.